you're a graphic designer and you lack creativity and maybe you just can't come up with ideas the way you want to, this video is going to be for you. A little over 11 years ago now, I'm getting old. Damn, thinking about that. Whew. Now I can't get that out of my head. Now I'm thinking about how old I am. But back in the day, man, I lacked creativity when I was starting out as a graphic designer. I didn't even know what the word creativity meant, to be honest with you. I was like kind of a dumb kid. I just couldn't come up with ideas. Like anytime somebody presented something to me and they said, hey, design this, I didn't know where to start. And there's so many different reasons for that, right? Like obviously maybe I lack the design skills. You need design skills in order to, you know, come up with ideas. But I also just lacked creativity because my mind was not conditioned. But one day I changed my mindset and everything changed for me. And I know that's kind of simplifying it, but trust me, it's really that simple. Creativity is just as much a mindset as it is a skill. So yeah, sure, you need the skill to be able to be creative, but you also need the right mindset because you can't really have one without the other. Now, let me give you a quick example. If I'm designing something and I'm telling myself like, yo, this sucks, nobody's gonna like it, and I just suck at what I do, right? And this design's going to look terrible when I'm done, so why even waste my time? That's a bad mindset to have, and you're going to kill that creativity, that idea generation that you have going on. You're just gonna kill it completely, and it's just gonna go right down the drain. So that is why you need a really strong mindset when you're a creative person. Sure, you can practice creativity, but if you lack the mindset, it's going to leave just as fast as it came to be. Let's open up my mind real quick, and I'm gonna introduce you guys into how I think about things before I start any sort of design process. And it's really quite simple. I'm like, hey, Charlie, you're a badass. You could do this. And you know what? Even if your design sucks at the end, as long as you love it, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter what everybody else thinks. As long as you're happy, that's all that matters. That's literally what I tell myself. It's like having a best friend right next to you just talking in your ear saying, hey, you could do this, man. I think it's so important to be your greatest fan because if you could do that, you're never going to fail in your brain, and you're just going to let your brain naturally come up with these ideas, this creativity, and it's going to be an endless cycle of creativity that's never going to run out. That's my secret sauce right there. That's literally how I do what I do every single day. I see a lot of young creative people getting in their own head before they even start a project. They're like, man, what if it sucks? I don't know if I'm good enough, like all this stuff. And it's like, no wonder why you can't come up with ideas because you're overthinking the process. And even if you're not thinking negative like that, a lot of the times these younger creatives are thinking about an idea and they're just like, man, I don't know, like, should I do this? Should I do that? It's almost like they're just overthinking it and they're coming up with so many ideas that it's almost ruining one good idea. Does that make sense? Sometimes you just got to simplify the process. But it's also about taking action, and that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm going to kind of introduce you into my sister's calling. So let me show you guys how I would apply these to real life situations, right? So I'm going to design something right now from scratch and just show you guys how I would approach that mindset and also using my skills. So let's do it. I want to take a quick break to give a huge shout out to our sponsor today over at Bella+Canvas. Bella+Canvas offers some of the best wholesale blanks in the industry. If you want to start a clothing brand and start selling merch today, you can still print on Bella+Canvas without a wholesale account. All you need to do is sign up for a Shopify store and add an app called Apliiq. Apliiq offers Bella+Canvas so you can print on quality blanks and you don't have to fork all this money up front. It's kind of a no-brainer. Check them out. Links in the description below. Back to the video. When you're trying to come up with design ideas, the trick is to have a good mindset, which is what we talked about before. So what do I want to make, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm back in California and I'm thinking Smokey the Bear or something, right? So maybe we do something with a bear. So let's go to unsplash.com and find a bear. I'm just going to type in bear. And again, I'm not overcomplicating the process. I'm letting my brain really flow. So this bear's actually kind of cool. And now I'm thinking some cool metal text or something with it, with some lightning. I know it's like very basic, but maybe something vintage. And let's import it into a new document. So let's go here. I'm gonna open up a 4500 by 5400 document. Let's open that up, press create. And now let's go ahead and drag that new photo in there. So now I got the bear and I'm gonna need some text. So let's go ahead and invert our background. I want this on a darker shirt. And now we got the bear, but again, we need to do something with text. So I'm just gonna quickly lay this out. That's fine. Okay, cool. So now we have something like this, and I'm just going to like play with the text and see what I can come up with. Maybe we do something like an arc, something super basic. And again, I'm thinking I'm a badass. I got this, right? Like there's no reason why I don't have this. Nothing is perfect, of course. Throughout this design, there was a lot of things that I really wasn't happy with, but the important thing to do is not get frustrated. You don't want to get frustrated. You don't want to hinder the creative process because of selfishness, right? Because yes, inside, maybe I wasn't happy with the decision I made, but does it really matter that I'm not completely happy with it? Like, isn't it kind of like exciting to just let things be what they are and just see what happens? And that's kind of what I think to myself, like, yes, I'm not happy with this, but maybe, just maybe at the end, I can just trust myself and see what I can come up with, right? So don't give yourself anxiety. Don't give yourself that performance anxiety, and you'll be fine. Trust me. Hopefully this video helped you guys out with creativity, and it's kind of a hard video for me to make because it's hard for me to explain how I feel and how I was able to get to where I'm at with my creativity and basically how I'm able to come up with ideas on the spot. But I hope I shed some light on it. I know a lot of you have been asking me to make a video like this, so I hope this was the video that you really needed and wanted. But nonetheless, I had a fun time making it, and I hope you guys had fun watching it. My name is Charlie Pangus. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night, wherever you are in the world. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.